that the screening occurs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Do you expect any changes on the greater testing over the next 3 to 5 years in the PCSP space or prison space?
Well, I don't see any major initiatives on the horizon that would change screening rates over where they are today. Most payers, to my knowledge, cover it, and that's a big hurdle, is getting it covered. So short of the manufacturers doing more to proactively get people screened, I don't really see it coming in right at the moment, at least in this administration, from our public health sector. I think they have other fish to fry, like opioids, and so honestly, I don't see a lot of changes occurring on that end.
Unless it's driven by manufacturer, yeah.
Yeah, manufacturer, I think, would be the big one. Yep.
Okay. Makes sense.
Okay. Just a quick question around that. If we have the diagnosis for the patients we were talking about, them being treated more as they went on for the cirrhosis and everything else, do you see the treatment going into those that are even asymptomatic, that once you've been diagnosed, that we start treatment immediately on that, assuming they accept treatment? But
yeah, absolutely. And as I said earlier, that is where treatment is occurring across all of the cirrhosis levels or all the fibrosis score levels for the most part. The exception is possibly some of the Medicaid and some of these special populations like prison workers, prison groups. But I think that's the exception rather than the rule. I mean, employer plans, commercial plans, exchange plans, Medicare, they all provide coverage regardless of genotype, to my knowledge.
And stage of disease?
And stage of disease, yes, sorry, yes. Yeah.
Makes sense.
You think it's then maybe more of an awareness, even from the specialist, to start treating, or for the diagnosed patient population that's still not treated yet, what is it that is stopping them from getting that treatment if we think it's covered more?
Yeah, well, so if I was diagnosed with hepatitis C 10 years ago, and I went to see a specialist then, and the specialist described this treatment available at the time, which was horrible, had horrible side effects. Maybe I even tried it and I couldn't tolerate it. It made me so sick. And it had very low actual response rates. Then I might not even really be aware that there's a treatment that is pretty simple and easy and could cure my condition. Plus, hepatitis C is a condition that it's not like you get it and you feel sick and like you have cancer and you're going to die. It's something that for many people takes 20 years till they're getting to some of the end stage, the more complications of the condition. So they feel fine. They're not motivated to be treated. So they saw a specialist before. The specialist couldn't help them. Most people aren't so tuned into, all the things that are happening in drugs as we are. And they may not realize how, relatively speaking, simple the treatment is nowadays. So, they're just that, fat, dumb, and happy, sitting out there not really knowing they're a time bomb either.
So almost like we're not proactively going after the already diagnosed that may be sitting there in either primary care or even a